Welcome back to the Sleep Easy Cognitive Behavioral Therapy for Insomnia series. In this final video, we'll summarize the CBT tools you've learned and help you incorporate them into a sleep plan. My name is Wendy, and I'll be your guide through this program. In the last video, we talked about sleep compression therapy and how to create a sleep schedule based on its principles. If you haven't created a sleep schedule yet, please go back to video 6. Sleep compression therapy. Once you have created your schedule, come back to video 7. Now that you have your sleep schedule and target bedtime, it's time to create a bedtime routine to follow. In previous videos, we've discussed sleep hygiene and relaxation techniques that can be incorporated into a bedtime routine. Let me share with you an example of how I embedded those items into my own bedtime routine. Around 9:30 p.m., I put my phone away for the night and take a hot shower. A few times a week, I take a 20-minute hot bath with the lights dimmed, candles lit, and spa or guided meditation music playing softly in the background. After my shower or bath, I go to my living room, which is my quiet and safe space. I often play spa music or nature sounds like rain, forest, or river sounds. A few times a week, I journal and reflect on my spiritual journey, which includes recognizing my stresses and reframing those anxieties. Some days, I lay on a yoga mat and perform progressive muscle relaxation and other stretches. I spend some time praying. Then I read in my living room chair until I feel sleepy, usually around 11 to 11:30 p.m. I'll then head to bed and play ocean waves or other nature sounds on my Amazon Alexa as I drift off to sleep. I hope my example has been helpful to you. The most important thing is to simply have a plan. It doesn't have to be extensive or complicated, and it doesn't have to be the same routine every night. Now it's time to create your own sleep plan and bedtime routine. On the next 3 slides, you will see a summary of the different items we have discussed over this entire video series. These are items we encourage you to incorporate into your plan. I'm going to pause here for several seconds so you can take a screenshot of this first slide. Now I'm going to pause here for several seconds so you can take a screenshot of this second slide. Now I'm going to pause here for several seconds so you can take a screenshot of this third slide. Now it's time to create your own bedtime plan. On the 3 screenshots you just took, I want you to review them and place a check mark on the items you are willing to commit to incorporating. For number 6 and number 7, check mark each one to acknowledge to yourself the importance of each item. On this screen, you will see different items you can consider incorporating into your routine. Determine what time you want to start your routine and the sequence of items you want to include. Create for yourself a bedtime routine incorporating the items that you checkmarked. Specify a time that you will follow each step. My own routine is on the left as an example. You can vary some activities from night to night. For example, there are some nights that I take a bath and other nights I take a shower. Some nights I focus on stretches and muscle relaxation, while other nights I spend time journaling. However, try and be consistent with your sleep time and wake time and putting away your digital devices or put them on Do Not Disturb mode. Here's one additional recommendation to consider. While investing in improving your sleep health, this is a good opportunity to also invest in your overall health by committing to regular exercise and adopting a healthy diet. As we reviewed in the videos, exercising is good for your sleep, as long as it's not too close to your bedtime. Some people start sleeping better simply by getting regular exercise. Healthy eating and losing weight can also improve your sleep and reduce your risk of sleep apnea, a condition that can contribute to sleep problems and heart disease. Committing to these 2 additional activities, in addition to investing in your sleep, can improve your overall health. The hardest part may just be getting started. With exercise, just start with 10 minutes per day. Eventually, you can work yourself up to 30 minutes a day. With eating healthy, start by picking one or two things that are unhealthy and cut those things out first, but allow yourself a treat every once in a while. One companion that can be helpful is an app called MyFitnessPal, which can help you with tracking your diet and exercise. I used it myself and lost 30 pounds. Congratulations! You have completed the Sleep Easy Cognitive Behavioral Therapy for Insomnia video series. Here are a few reminders. First, the information shared in these videos is for educational purposes only and is not intended to replace medical advice or therapy. It is best used alongside care supervised or provided by a clinical specialist. Second, if you experience any concerning symptoms or a medical emergency, please contact your doctor or seek urgent medical attention. Finally, commit to making the changes needed to improve your sleep. CBT has helped countless people overcome insomnia. I believe you can be one of them.